All right, so welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. So in the last video, we have I have introduced Streamlit to you. What Streamlit is, like what we have discussed. I think uh, some of the websites or some of the tools that we could use to deploy our machine learning website, machine learning web app, and how to deploy them. And I found I think I found Streamlit pretty easy to use. There is Anvil, of course. Anvil is also pretty easy, but I think Streamlit is also very easy, right? I mean, you in order to deploy it, you have to like deploy it separately, I think. uh, yeah, so you have to I think buy something or something. But the app development is actually pretty simple to build this app, build this web app. So I've built like the most basic thing you will ever experience probably. So I have built something that I want to show you. So we'll also go through something how to we have something like replicate from LangChain. We'll be using that, and we will be accessing Llama 13 billion parameter model v2, of course, through this replicate function or library, and then we'll also be building an app that that does replicate auto GPT to some extent, but it is not actually auto GPT. This is not auto GPT, but it does replicate it, I think. uh, so we'll be also doing that. So yeah, so we'll be doing that. So first I'll just run this file. So just so it, the setup, in order to set it up, so first go to your command prompt, right? After so I am hoping that you have already have installed Python and the required libraries in your computer. If you have been developing all of machine learning, let's say up to this, or let's say you have not used machine learning, I would definitely recommend you to download Python. There are many tutorials online that you could use to download Python on your computer. It's actually pretty simple. And after doing that, you'll have access to one right, you'll have access to one command called pip, through which you can install different libraries in Python that which are not defaultly downloaded. You could just say pip install Streamlit. So in order to install Streamlit to build applications, so you have to put like pip install Streamlit on the command prompt, the command line of your computer, Windows computer. If it is Mac, you could use the terminal for putting in this command. You could use the terminal if you are in Mac, and if you are in Windows, you could use pip install Streamlit. And after entering, you would have the installation process finished. And after that, uh, you are ready to go. You are ready to run this file. So I'll just go to the file. I think it's just where it is this file located. Yeah, so I'll just copy this. Language modeling. Yeah, I think I've put it on like one. Right. So what I've done is using this function. So after you have installed Streamlit, you could use this function of Streamlit to run or open a Python file, and you could use it. So let's go through the code very fastly. So this is the code. So first we'll import Streamlit. So this is like a basic. I'm just trying it. Right? This is not the replication, or this is not the copy of AutoGPT. This is just a basic file in which I just have like a basic interface where you could talk to Llama. Right. So we'll just import the necessary libraries. The LangChain, we'll import LangChain, Hugging Face. We will not be using Hugging Face in this video. Also, yeah, we are going to add a title as to st.title. So through Streamlit, we could add a title. The title is speech generator, and we could have text input, the text input space where you will be asked to enter any text input. the question. You import replicate through which we could access the model, and we'll have API key. An API key you will be given once you log in to into the replicate website. You could just go through online, go to Google and just search for replicate, and then you'll have the first link, open it, and I think you will be automatically logged in, or you might have to like click on the login button. And if you are using like your Google account, you'll already be logged in, and you will get an API key. Just paste it here, and we'll be using this model. The URL of the model is this llama 13 billion parameter v2, and we could pass in the prompt. The prompt is of course taken the input, and what we'll do is the output is actually a generator. Yeah, so I think it's the output is a generator, so therefore we should loop through it. So we'll just get a memory key, so something address. We have to loop through so we have to loop through output, and then we have to like add it. And don't worry, we'll get the output text. So I'll just run it. Let's run this. So it might open like the, so we'll just copy the address. Just copy this address, any of the address, just paste it here, and you're good to go. Yeah, so this is our little machine learning web app. Pretty basic, but still it is actually I think pretty good, don't you think? And then we could plug in any prompt. So I've put speech generate here just for just like a demo or something. You could say like write me a speech about deep learning, or let's say blockchain technology. So let's run this. Might take a little while because like we have. I think it's a model. The model is actually pretty huge model. Then so we have like bunch of parameters also. So this is our speech, right? So I think pretty good, don't you think? And we could just put in like any prompt, and as you can see, this is the interface we have here. And then pretty good, right? Pretty neat, and it is actually pretty fast also. I think the interface between Streamlit and all that. So therefore, you should definitely use Streamlit. And I will run the now I'll run the other file. I'll just open command prompt again, and I will go to the other file that I've downloaded, that I've wrote. That is in the downloads file. So I'll just go to the file. So this is the file which does, I think, it does replicate AutoGPT to some extent. So we'll just go through that. What is there here? So we'll import Streamlit. We'll import OpenAI, though we'll be not using that. We'll be using Llama, and then we'll be having replicate and the other required, the other required files. Libraries, and then we'll be having so we'll just specify the API key, same as we'll just get the LLM using this model. We'll have the title, the prompt, and here we'll have a template. We'll be creating template. So write me a title of speech in the field of. So we'll be getting the field in which we have to give a speech, and then we'll get the title for that speech, a title, and then we will be getting the actual content of the speech, what we want to predict. And after that, we'll be having like Wikipedia research and script and title. You'll see it. So let's go to command prompt and say Streamlit run app.py, and then we would get just go this file, just copy this URL, paste it here, and done. You have your app. Might take some time. So we have this same interface. So I'll run deep learning. Yeah, so we don't have to enter like write me a speech in the field of deep learning because we have already created the template. So therefore I'll just say deep learning. And then after some time might take a little bit more time because we have like bunch of more functions, Wikipedia research and all that. So therefore, yeah, after waiting some time, we'll be getting our output. Yeah, so we have our output. The deep learning for big data analytics in banking and finance. So yeah, it has created a new topic in the field of deep learning. Yeah, Llama is actually pretty smart. And then we have bunch of thing. Yeah, so we have bunch of information. I think pretty good information, connecting different things. I think especially based on the title. So this is the title, deep learning AI. Yeah, so deep learning for big data analytics in banking finance, and we have like bunch of I think very good. I think pretty good information uh, on a lending. Yeah, I mean I think the speech is actually pretty good. I mean if you read about it, it is connecting like many things. Let's try to run this again to see what we'll get again, because like it is generating like new titles, like where is deep learning and where is banking and finance. So it is connecting different topics and elaborating on that pretty realistic. Llama's abilities is really like starting to, I think, be very good language modeling. Yeah, yeah, so deep learning models are here to stay. How and why and how to manage them properly. Oh yeah, very good, pretty good speakers also. uh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like pretty good. And we also have like Wikipedia research. Like based on the Wikipedia, we're going to have bunch of information, and based on this information also, we're going to get the speech, and it is pretty good. And if you ever want to like prepare for speeches, you could build your own application like this, and maybe impress the audience. So therefore, thank you for watching. I'll hope you enjoyed and hope you have gained a little knowledge, and maybe hope you are motivated to build web apps, machine learning web apps, build projects using this very cool and very easy, pretty easy thing, pretty easy tools that we have available. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. So thank you.